Hello, everybody. Sending you love whenever you see this. This is going to be the reading for the new moon on the 14th. This new moon will be in the sign of Cancer, and we will also be wrapping up this Cancer season with this new moon as well. It's going to be a very impactful new moon. I can feel the energy already. And with that being said, if you have been feeling it as well, maybe on many different levels, emotionally, energetically, physically, mentally, spiritually, I just hope that you are taking care of yourself and taking as much breaks and as much rest as you need. Feel like grounding has been a saving grace for me, and getting outside, spending as much time as I can outside, connecting with earth, and really just giving everything that's been coming up emotionally for myself has been really helpful. So definitely invite you to do the same. We're going to start off with looking into the current energy and emotions of the collective, and then we'll move on to how are we being called to work with this energy of this new moon, and then we will get into what is needed to nurture the seeds being planted, and we'll see what comes up with that, and then close out with just any remaining guidance, messages, insights from spirit for us at this time. Okay. What is the current energy and emotions? Just things for us to bring awareness to as we are planting new seeds for the remainder of this year. Oh my gosh, excuse me. This Mercury retrograde is kicking my butt. Okay. Current emotions and energy of the collective. Ooh. We got accepting. I love that because that came out in the July reading for the collective. So that's very on par. Keep going into the levels of acceptance, either of yourself or situations or events that have taken place, things that are outside of your control, things that just need to come into acceptance. Yes. Strong. Love that. Says truth, strength comes from a place of emotional intelligence, which allows us to find value in our experiences. The ability to navigate with clarity, tolerance, and a greater understanding builds emotional strength and resilience. Being emotionally strong comes from a willingness to be seen in all forms of vulnerability. I feel like that is very connected to the energy of acceptance, or if acceptance is something you're working through, understanding the strength that comes with acceptance. We got enlightened. It says the mental state of enlightenment promises a deeper purpose in life. It lives intimately in the present moment to help us uncover adversity, transcend the ego, and find peace through the polarizing beauty, darkness, pain, or suffering that accompanies life. Enlightenment peels away labels to reveal the raw essence of the divine self and soul. There could be like a sense of enlightenment that people are experiencing. There was a horn. I don't know if you heard that, but sign. We got courageous as well, and it says when we are courageous, we feel like we can do anything, and it gives us a willingness and drive to stand up for what we want. Being brave is the ability to rise above danger with the strength to overcome it. Courage is a great teacher of facing our fears in order to take a leap of faith. Okay, one more. Current energy and emotions of the collective. 2. Okay. Okay, so we got guilty, and it says guilt is a huge vampire of our emotional well-being. It taxes the mind and spirit and can taint our self-concept. Although guilt is wired to the conscious to help discern wrongs of the past, it can crystallize and harden your ability to grow and move forward in life. We also got blissful. Blissful here says, bliss is the feeling of being on top of the world, giving us the experience of pure elation. It is as if our awareness has fine-tuned and the synchronicities in life are magnified. Bliss is seeing the beauty in everything, living our best life and celebrating it. And then the final card that came out was bored, and that card also came out during the July collective reading. This card says, oftentimes we may feel bored when we are understimulated or caught up in the repetitive routines of everyday life. In these cycles, it is normal to feel a loss of connection to creativity or the sources that feed passion into life. With change on the horizon, we gain momentum. I didn't mean to close that, sorry. So these are the current energy or emotions you may be feeling to connect you to this reading, or just to help you identify some of the emotions that you might be experiencing at the time. I feel like based off of the July reading and just readings that I've been doing, there are a huge collective of people who are coming into acceptance over an ending or a new beginning of some sort. Definitely in this energy of having to pull up that strength or find that strength, or remember that this strength is something that they have within them. So if any of that kind of resonates with you, I would definitely encourage you to keep moving through this transition, this rebirth, I guess you could say, with this new moon. I feel like with the energy of bored here as well, I definitely resonate with that energy. I feel like I have been going through my own sort of rebirth, and I was reminded that with every ending, there is seasons of rest and replenishment and renourishment. And I feel like with this new moon, that's going to give, or with this energy really leading up to the new moon, is really going to help people step into that, or just be more aware of the time that is being given to you if you are sort of resonating in that rebirth energy. Okay. Next, we are going to get into how are we being called to work with this energy? How are we being called to work with this energy? Okay, first card to come out, we got Cauldron. Beneath it says creation, opportunity, and caring. And I feel like, again, this time can be used to create, to focus on your creations, what you have already created. If it's maybe expanding or creating more opportunities for yourself. What do those opportunities look like? What spaces are they in? What do you feel like existing in those opportunities? And then caring as well. Caring for the seeds that you're planting, caring for your body. Cauldron. It's funny because it's like, it looks like soup in there. So it could be like how you're caring for your body, like what are you nourishing your body with? How are you nourishing the seeds that you're planting as well? The next card that we got is Leaves, and then beneath it says Renewal, Revival, and Progress. And with this, I feel like, again, to that rebirthing energy, just acknowledging that if that is an energy that you are in, what that entails for you. With the renewal, with the revival, really, how can you nurture yourself even greater than you might be at this point in time? Are there ways that you can bring a little bit more awareness to the progress that you have already made before you start working on and creating plans for your progress forward? You might be seeing dragonflies. They might be significant. You might like dragonflies, but dragonflies in general, I do believe symbolize the energy of renewal, of rebirth. And then there's also a beetle here as well, like a scarab. I don't know how you say that. Scrab beetle. We got rain, cleansing, purification, hydration. Again, with this new moon being the sun and the sun and the moon being in Cancer, it is going to be in a very emotional period of time. We are also in Mercury retrograde, and I believe Neptune went retrograde a couple days ago. So there are a lot of emotions and traumas and triggers that are resurfacing of the past in relations to the self, maybe the spaces or how you've been speaking to yourself, the spaces you've been putting yourself in. Could be like reflecting your connections as well, with that purification energy. But this could be a call or an invitation for people to cleanse their space, cleanse your vessel, purify the mind, the spirit, in the practices and the ways that are fitting for you. And also a reminder to make sure that you're hydrating and drinking a lot of water as well, especially if you've been crying a lot. I'm not laughing if you've been crying. That's not why I'm smiling. I've been crying a lot. But it's all in a purifying way. If you can bring a sense of light into it, highly encourage that as well. Humor is one of my many ways of getting through challenging times, or just remembering the light in certain situations. So do with that what you will. Okay, what else? Okay, we got mushroom, recycling, breaking down, problems, mint, abundance, persistence, proliferation, and winter, and ending, recharging, reflection. And then on the bottom of the deck we have the moon card. It says phases, cycles, and intuition. And I feel like with this energy, how we are being invited to nurture or work with this energy of the new moon is by really reflecting, taking time to go within ourselves, to inspect and evaluate the overall internal system, how we feel about our experiences, or the feelings that we've been carrying about our experiences, how those experiences, how those connections have shaped the present version of yourself, and really helping yourself to just understand from a higher perspective, from a clearer emotional and mental space. With mint, abundance, persistence, proliferation, I feel like it is this call to just remember, for one, abundance is a birthright. It's not something anybody can steal from you unless you give them the opportunity or permission to. But then also with the consistency of working through certain things, whether that be individual spiritual work, creation of like a business or a venture, or another stream of income of some sort. I don't know. But what that persistence will entail is that abundance, if it is a material abundance, if it is emotional security, if it is abundance of joy, abundance of love experienced through, like I said, whatever is being created, whatever journey is being taken, whatever decision has been made in order for this energy to really resonate or to move forward, if that makes sense. With the Winter card being here as well, it says ending, recharging, and reflection. And I feel like that just goes into what I was saying about if there was a decision that was made, if there is an ending that has taken place, or if there is an ending that needs to take place with this energy, as the new moon kind of approaches and as the emotions really come up. Don't shy away or run away from confronting honestly and compassionately with yourself or others, however that fits. Take the time that you need to really understand for yourself emotionally, again, from a heart-centered, mind-centered space, what it is that you need as you move forward, as you plan to move forward. What ways can you start to really recharge and sort of set yourself up for whatever is to come? Yeah, I feel like the winter time is going to be a significant period for a lot of individuals to be in reflection, to be recharging, to come into acceptance over endings. If there are decisions that you are feeling called to make that relate to endings of some sort, just be gentle with yourself as you're moving through this. Understand that as moons go through phases, we also go through phases. Emotions are just passing through, so let them be felt and to take up as much time and space as they need, and then really allow them to be released and let go as well. Also with that moon card, make sure you're listening and trusting your intuition at this time as well. Oh God. Okay. So let's get into what is needed to nurture the seeds being planted. And then we'll get closing cards with tarot. Okay. What is needed to nurture the seeds being planted? First card, we got balanced forces. For the first card, the message that I was getting was balance forces of masculine and feminine energies, especially I think when it comes to the emotional releasing and grieving aspect, knowing when to pull yourself up, or knowing when it's time to step out of that emotion, or to bring yourself, yeah, like I said, out of that feminine energy and into your masculine energy, so that way you can continue to show up for yourself in the ways that you need to. That's going to be one way you nurture the seeds moving forward, just remaining in a balanced energy, working in both your masculine and your feminine energies. This could also be not just existing on this physical space, like working on your physical realm, the material realm, really allowing yourself to lean into spirit, to trust the unseen realms or your divine spirit team to assist you in the ways that you need, or to provide for you the support or the guidance that you may need in any given time.